Where is this guy? He usually never takes this long. Эй, мой drag! Хе-хе. Я рад тебя видеть. Да, это... Yeah. So, I've been hearing about some things going on in your life. Ah, so you haven't been throwing away my letters, eh? Yeah, hard not to some days, especially when you're writing them in English. Ah, life in America, my friend. Yeah, well, good for you, my old friend. Ah, yes, and on the contrary, I hear the USSR isn't doing very well under its new leadership, is it? Yes, isn't doing so well is an understatement. Yes, this I've heard. Is he truly the Castro of the motherland? Yeah, well, if he is, I better start stocking up on cigars. Ah, yes, as a peace offering, I suppose, eh? Hey, you okay? Things have been pretty rough. I can't afford anything. I'm 3 months in overdue rent. Well, things will get better. I know it. Well, here is to hoping. Tell you what, I'll get you dinner. How about that? We'll get dinner right here. Where's the waiter? No, Bravo, you really don't need to do that. Please, friend, please let me do this. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. And now I'm finally back in Russia, so I figured, why not? Да? Yeah, okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Hey, waiter, we need food. Get over here. Well, thank you for buying dinner, my friend. Hey, no problem, Nikolai. You know, I may be hungry, but I think you have way too much food. Ah, yes, it's the American dream, my friend. I didn't even know they had Mountain Dew here. Well, you know what they say. An American always finds a way. But, you're not American. Anyways, I heard from a mutual friend that you met General Secretary Gorbachev back in '85? Well, yes, actually. And you never told me? I'm your best friend, I should know these things. Listen, there's a reason I met him, and I'm not happy about what I did, even if it was a good thing. Look, I'm sorry I never told you. I just wasn't ready to explain the story. So, this is from your Spetsnaz days, isn't it? Yes, so you see why I don't like to talk about it, right? I do, I do, but I think after 6 years, you should be able to talk to someone about this. And I can be that guy. I just don't want you to see me differently. Nikolai, I promise you can trust me. Okay, but you're going to need some background first. So, back in the 80s, the Spetsnaz had a big enemy, Captain Malkovich. He did many bad things. I could be here for hours explaining all the bad things he did. But I'm not going to do that. But the breaking point came when he invaded a Spetsnaz operation center in the USSR. And he took it down so easily because he had hundreds of men with him. And not just that, but he trained all of his men to speak Russian to intercept all of our messages. This gave him a pretty heavy advantage. Wow, sounds like an evil genius. Well, I wouldn't go that far. We did take him down using his own method. Well, sort of. We faked a message for them to intercept. We said over an open comm that we were going to launch an attack on Malkovich's men on a base in West USSR. In reality, there was no planned attack. They just sent me and a few other men into our former operation base to take it back and take down Malkovich once and for all. So what happened? Well, that's where the story really begins. Okay, we are here. Everybody be very, very careful and vigilant. We are here to take out a very powerful man who has been causing us a lot of trouble in the past years. So, we need to be very careful with our moves. Oleg, you take the helicopter pad, and Victor, you take the garage over there. I will take the operations center over here. Everybody, we are going up against trained professionals. But we are also trained professionals. For the glory of Mother Russia, do a good job, please. Okay, move out. Okay, there are armed men in there, so I need to take them out, get to the bottom of the center, and hopefully I can find our target. If he's in there, this is going to be a big day for all of Russia and the Spetsnaz. Deep breaths. Okay, here we go. Okay, if he's behind this door, I guess it's time to make history. Let's do it. I did it. I took him out. For Mother Russia. You will never do anything to harm the Spetsnaz and my people again. You were pathetic filth who needed to be taken care of. And that's an honor that it was me who could take you out. Goodbye, scum. Okay, well, there we go. I did it. I took him out. I killed him. It was me who did it. And wow, I can't believe it. Well, I guess we win. Time to let the others know. And rest in peace to those who we lost in the process. And that was that. We won. The Spetsnaz has finally taken down their big enemy. The following day, I was honored by being sent to the Kremlin to meet Gorbachev. He was a nice man. That much I could tell you. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Yes, it was. Look, I know it must be hard to take a life, but know that it accomplished good and helped many people. Well, that's what I try to focus on, but some days I still feel like a monster. Well, you're not. You are a hero, Nikolai. Yeah, well, thank you, Bravo. You're a good friend. Hey, don't worry about it. Let's just eat, eh? Heh, yes, I like this idea. It's the American way. Эй, привет, Томен! Николай, добро пожаловать! Эй, как магазин? Очень хорошо, спасибо. Итак, что вы ищете? Ничего сумасшедшего. Не хватает денег. Да, снова. Я понимаю. Итак, обычное мясо. Да, спасибо. I'm so tired of this ridiculous leadership. Can't afford anything. You could say that again. But you can speak English? You can speak English? How come I've never knew? You never asked. Yeah, I guess that's fair. So, you remember Denise, right? Yes, I do. I actually, haven't seen her in a while. Well, that's actually because she moved to New York City, in America. What? That's incredible, because my best friend moved to America in New York City. Wow, really? What are the odds? Yeah, I know. Crazy. I think I might visit sometime. You have higher hopes than me, I'll give you that. No, seriously, what's stopping us? For one, money? There's always a workaround, at least some way you can visit. Well, if there is, I don't know about it. Okay, there it is. Okay, there's your meat. Oh, well, thank you for the meat. I'll see you later, Omen. No problem. Take care, Nikolai. До свидания. Home sweet home. Well, almost. This is the lobby. John? Where is John? I don't see him. Eh, whatever, it's probably too late. I'll just go to my room. Home sweet home. Well, I guess it could be worse, right? You know, Soviet Russia used to be so beautiful. It was lively, it was nice. Gorbachev helped so much, but what has this place become? I mean, even my own apartment is horrible. I used to have a nice place. I remember back in the day, I mean, it was pretty crazy to see how nice everything was, and then 91 hits, and next thing you know, everything's a dump. And, well, I kind of feel like some of it is my fault. I mean, I left the Spetsnaz. I mean, I didn't have to. I could have enjoyed everything, but the mental trauma was just too much. I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss, but maybe things aren't so bad. Things might get better. After all, living is not for the weak. Man, I actually really miss those days at the Spetsnaz. I know there were many struggles, but man, there was something special about it. Just the feeling of importance. Living in a dump like this doesn't make you feel very important. I remember them like it was yesterday. Good evening, everybody. Today we have some new announcements to make. So, as you may already know, the Spetsnaz had big problem. So we are inviting up a speaker who will fill you in on details that I generally would not talk about. So, here is Nikolai Nikivo. Take it away. Hello everybody. Thank you, Press Secretary, for introducing me. And as you already heard from the Press Secretary, my name is Nikolai Nikivo. I have been promoted, actually, to the head of the Spetsnaz military team. So, as for the people actually on the ground out there in the field, I am the head of all those operations, while I am still on the field, of course. I'm not like back here sitting and guarding or leading or anything like that. I'm still on the field, but I am the head of multiple divisions, so it's a little complicated because they don't really know what I am. I don't really know what I am, but we're making do with it. So, I'm here to report on a very big, important thing that has happened recently. So, here we go. December 13th, 1985, Malkovich was assassinated at roughly 8:13 p.m. Now, I do not have much information on a lot of things surrounding this, but what I can tell you... Okay, I'm going to be honest, I do have a lot of information. I am just very limited on what I can tell you because of, you know, top secret personnel and all that stuff, but what I can tell you that isn't top secret is that now that he is dead, I can discuss with you a lot of what he actually did. Now, I'm not going to go too in-depth, but I will talk about why we had to assassinate him. So for those of you who haven't been on the receiving end of this horrible man, horrible terrorist as we call him, this Ukrainian man, Captain Malkovich, has done many bad things, but the thing that really stood out for the Spetsnaz is that he overthrew one of our operation centers. So we had to, of course, reclaim it and take him out in the process, which required us to send a message for him to intercept, which was falsified. So this way we can send troops elsewhere so we can get the advantage on him. Which is also why we sent a group of only English and Russian speakers, speaking only English, in other words, no Russian, so that way we can trick him or he wouldn't be able to intercept our messages. Pretty clever. So, my team was very divided by the end. I don't want to go too in-depth with the journey because before we actually got to the site, we dealt with some things. I don't want to talk about them right now, but a lot happened, and I think it's important to discuss what happened at the end, which was it came down to me and two other men, and we, as that I am aware at least, are the only survivors. We have multiple KIA and one MIA. So, as I know, we are the only three survivors. Me, of course, you already probably know that, Nikolai Nikivo. Over there in the corner, we got Oleg and Victor in the crowd. You could probably see him. So, we, as of now, are the only known survivors. If anyone else is found, the MIA specifically, then we will let you know. But as of now, I believe this is all the information I have for you. But, that's approximately what happened. Hopefully this is enough information for you publicly. I would love to address more on the situation, but there's unfortunately a lot of classified information that I can't tell you. So hopefully this is enough for you. Thank you for your time, and have a blessed day. Spasiba. Well, that was quite a meeting, but I guess now it's time to go home. Okay. I need this. Going home. Going home. Hey, sir! What? Who said that? Me, sir, your assistant. Oh, sure, what is it? Go to the roof. The roof? Why? What's waiting for me? The helicopter, to take you home. To take me home? Helicopters don't usually take me home. But okay, I guess so. Whoa. Okay, that is really sick. Oh my goodness, how much stuff is here? I mean, why do I get all of this? I don't understand. What did I do? A pool? I have a pool? What? I have a pool table and a bar. Oh my goodness. A movie theater. I have a freaking movie theater. When will I ever need this? I mean, it's awesome. I love it. But why? Why is Wednesday playing? Why? Tell me, why do I have a penthouse?
Ah, Nikolai Nikivo, how are you doing? And, in terms of how you have a penthouse, well, you did kind of do a big job, you know?
Okay, but what did I do to earn it?
Listen, man, just learn to take the blessing, okay? I don't have time for this, I got things to worry about.
Okay. I guess I can learn to take a blessing, but I'm not used to it, so don't expect me to enjoy this for too long because I'm expecting it to be ripped away from me at some point. Well, at least I'm making it in the world, I guess. Thank you very much, and thank Mikhail Gorbachev for me.
Okay, take care, Nikolai.
Okay, I see you later, it's press secretary. Okay, yes, I think we're getting close. We're almost there. Okay, here we go. Today is the big day where we take out Malkovich in hopes. If we do not take out Malkovich, this will not be good day. Okay, let's do this. Ah, hello there, General Marksov.
Nikolai, where have you been?
Ah, yes, sorry, I've been running a little late, but I had some business to take care of back at base, but don't worry, it's settled now.
Okay, good, soldier, because we have some business to take care of here.
Okay, I can see that everybody is here, but, where are we going to go? Because this seems kinda far from where the actual base is.
Alright, Nikolai, let me tell you how this is going to go down. We are going to head over to the globe over there, the big building with a giant... We just call it the globe, because it's like... It looks like a globe, let's be honest, like an observatory of some kind, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to head over there, and we are going to, camp up for the day, and then we head out on foot, so that they don't see our radars of our planes. That's the plan.
Okay, that sounds like a smart idea, so let's go ahead and do that.
You're dang right it's a good idea, because I know what I'm talking about. I've been doing this for a very long time. Okay, everyone, gather! Go to the globe! Head out! Okay, everybody, this is the globe. This is where we will camp out for a bit until we head out over to the actual operations center.
Why does this place feel important?
Everybody go inside, get accommodated, just learn the place. It's a nice little hangout spot. We could chill here for a bit. Not much sleeping space, so you probably sleep on the ground for tonight. But we might head out before then, so who knows? We just get accommodated, get comfortable. Alright, let's go. Here we go. Welcome to the globe. You know, this is actually kind of a cool place. What? Is nobody keeping up with me? Where is everyone?
Sorry, sir. I think everyone's just getting a scope of the area and making sure we're in the clear. After all, we do have like 6 planes out there, or 4 planes or something like that, so they just want to make sure that everything's going to be safe.
Hey, you were always my most trusted ally, Nikolai. Now let's get in here. Check this place out. It's pretty cool.
My goodness, what is this place? Ugh. Why would you have an elevator if it doesn't even work? Where would it go anyway? This looks like a 1-story building. So weird.
Well, the Spetsnaz gave me some information on it. It's apparently run by some small company called the Paranormal Investigators. Yet they haven't got anything paranormal. I don't think they even have proof of anything paranormal. Those guys are weird. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what else this place has to offer. You know, aside from this place being a little dark, I like it.
Yes, I agree. And I think the rest of the team is enjoying it too.
Yes, it would appear.
Yeah.
Nikolai, there is something I need you to hear.
You're the general. You could tell me whatever you want.
I don't like to say this, but in case anything happens to me on this trip, I want you to take over as general.
What? Marksov, I can't possibly do that. You know there is no way I could accept that.
Nikolai, please. You're the only one who even followed me into the building. You have just enough trust in me as I do in you. That's why I think you deserve that if anything happens to me, because I don't want to leave the team without a leader, and I think you need to be that leader just in case.
Hey, well, I never imagined myself as a leader, but thank you. I appreciate the honor. It's a great gesture, and I think you would be a great man that I could try to live up to, but I probably never will. But thank you, and I will do my best if anything does happen.
No problem, Nikolai. Anyway, let's camp up. This place is pretty nice, I have to say. I like it a lot.
Yes, it is a nice place, isn't it?
Hey, Nikolai, we have a problem.
What is it?
Well, there's suspicious activity going on somewhere nearby.
Okay, what suspicious activity?
Well, we have people showing up on our radar and they might be hostile.
Okay, do we have a position on them?
Yes, what are you thinking?
Okay, I have an idea. Get Oleg and Harry. We are going to go check out the base, the four of us.
Okay. Are you gonna tell the general?
I will let him know. Just get the rest. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. You guys stay behind me. I don't understand. You said there was enemies or possible hostiles here, but it's empty. What is going on? Oh wait. Oh, hold up, I'm getting a call from the general. Hello, general. What's up?
Nikolai, get back to base right now! We are pinned down! It was a diversion the whole time!
Oh my god. Everybody, we have to get back to base right now. It was a diversion. We were tricked. Everyone, go. Now, run. Listen, my boss Movoroli is not a fan of this stuff that you're doing here. He's telling you to leave Malkovich alone. And I'm sorry, but I had to do the job and I had to send you a message. So I'm sorry, but this is how things gotta go.
You may have stripped me of my weapons, but you will never strip me of my strength.
Well, hey, you do have some strength to go face to face with a man who sends one of his little mobsters. I'm just a nobody in comparison to this guy, and I managed to take out most of your squad, I'll tell you that. So, I'll give you that. That's a lot of strength, but I'm afraid that Movoroli isn't happy with what your team's doing here, so I'm gonna have to take you out. Sorry, pal, but that's the way it's gonna be.
Because at the end of the day, a man is not defined by his loss, but he is defined by his strength.
You're a strong man, I'll give you that. Sorry, pal, but what Movoroli says goes. That's just the way it is. No, what happened? No, I can't, no. This is all your fault. Listen, I'm sorry, this is the way it has to be, right? You mess with Movoroli, a message needs to be sent. You got the message, right? No hard feelings? I'm so sorry I couldn't save you. Why was I out. I should have been here. And now we're down multiple members. It's only me, Victor, Oleg, and Harry. And I'm in charge. What am I supposed to do? Don't worry. I will take down Malkovich if it's the last thing I do. You will not have died in vain, my friend. Goodbye. Okay, well, we clearly have been traveling for quite some time. We're literally in the middle of nowhere, but soon enough we will find the house, and that house will mark our checkpoint, and then we will be basically really close to getting Malkovich. I just really hope we manage to lose the gang members, because I technically did kill their messenger, so they're probably not happy about that, but is what it is, I guess. Okay, wait, do you see that? Maybe I'm tripping, but look at that. That's the house. Wait, that's it. We're almost there. Okay, everybody, go to the house, go to the house. There it is. After all this time of looking, there it is. Okay, well, I guess this means that we can lay low for a bit. Where did they go? Harry? Victor? Okay, they just went to the other side. It's okay. Oh boy, this does not look like a fun place to stay. Okay, well, it could be worse. And you know what, Victor? You make a good point. As long as we have guards outside, we should be safe. So, let's go ahead and bunk up here for a little bit and just hang out. Why not? What is happening? What is happening? I heard gunshots. Everything okay out there? What is going on out there?
Hello, Nikolai Nokivo. I could see you there through the window. How about you step outside and we chat?
No, I'm good.
You know, this was very inconvenient to set this all up and get here. You know, this vehicle right here, this van, yeah, I had to borrow it from my boss's brother. It was not fun to set that up.
Boo-hoo?
You know, all of this wouldn't have even happened if you just didn't kill my messenger.
And, he killed my general? I don't see your point.
You know, you killed my messenger, and that makes me angry. And because you make me angry, you made him angry.
Oh, yes, and, who is this him, fella?
He is my boss, Rigatoni. And you do not want to mess with Rigatoni. He's the one guy you don't mess with.
Well, I'm not trying to mess with him, I just have a job to do. What do you want from me?
You know, I am the underboss to my boss Rigatoni. You have no right to even mess with me. You don't know who you are dealing with.
Well, then I suppose I don't know who I'm dealing with. What do you want me to say, eh?
You really don't know what you're messing with, huh? You know what? I'll just sit here and wait for you to come outside.
You know, you're trying to act like you're some big, hardened criminal, but you don't really seem to be the type.
I'm not some hardened criminal. What are you talking about? Of course I'm a hardened criminal. I am Movoroli.
Okay, well if you're some big, hardened criminal, why don't you prove it then?
Prove it? You want me to prove my hardened criminal status?
Yes, I actually would.
Okay, but you asked for it.
Okay, this guy is insane.
So, you still want to mess with me now?
You know what? On second thought, I might not actually want to mess with you.
Let's have A civilized conversation, eh?
Yes, so they figured I could get the job done, so they hired me.
Yes, that's great, Nikolai.
Yes, things will hopefully get better now.
You know, if you're trying to find a job, why do you live in like the most remote place in the entirety of Russia?
Well, let's hope the day for me to tell you never comes.
Well, now I'm intrigued. But I digress. So, I never hear any stories about your late 80s days. Why is that?
Psh, I don't know, I got nothing interesting to say.
Oh, you are such a liar. I know there's a reason you won't tell me. Same reason that you don't tell me why you left the Spetsnaz.
Exactly. There are reasons I don't tell you, and they're to protect you.
Oh, please. I am no danger to myself, Nikolai. You should know this.
No, you idiot. Not you. You'd be in danger from... Never mind.
You can tell me whatever...
I can't. I'm sorry, but I just can't.
Listen, I know you have good reasons, but wouldn't it be better if I knew?
Listen, we went over the same things yesterday. You know I'm not good about opening up about my past, and especially with the drama-filled days that you're asking about.
Well, will you ever tell me?
Maybe. But some things will need to change for that to happen.
Don't worry, Nikolai, I am a patient man.
That you are, bravo. Thank you very much.
Yes, well, let's rewind. I want to know, what happened to Gorbachev?
Well, what do you mean? He was shot.
I know, but how? He was in the Kremlin.
Kremlin 2.0. First one burned down, remember?
Still, he was president. Shouldn't he have some security?
Okay, I can tell you, but you can't tell anyone.
I promise, Nikolai.
Okay, so remember that I was close with Gorbachev, so I was able to get the real information, not the fake crap. So, apparently, he wasn't killed by some criminal. He was killed by Zakharov himself.
What?
And get this, he was Gorbachev's security. That's how he was able to overthrow the government so easily and create, obviously, the worst system we have ever seen anywhere in the world ever, Zakharovism. Obviously, it's pretty bad.
So Zakharov wasn't appointed by Gorbachev?
Yep, nor accepted by the committee. He's basically a dictator.
Yes, I guess so. I mean, think about it. I wonder how all of that went down.
Yes, makes a man think.
Ah, General Secretary Gorbachev. Huge fan. I can see it's a bit of a slow day. You don't have a lot of people, huh? I can see that. But, you know, I've actually been meaning to meet you for a long time. I'm a huge fan. And, there is something I always wanted to tell you, but, you know, your ideology, I think it's cool and all, but you know, I think we could be doing a lot better, you know? Who am I? My name is Dmitry Zakharov. До свидания, Mikhail Gorbachev.